Welcome back to another interesting tutorial about Illustrator tips and tricks. And in today's video, I will show you on how to lay out print design template in Illustrator without any stress. Let me show you how. The very first thing you want to do is to go ahead and make sure you navigate to the top right here. Go ahead and click on File and then proceed to New. And this dialog box right here is going to pop up. So what you want to do here is to go ahead and do some setup. Let's say, for instance, I want to set up a page for print design A4 paper. And for that, first thing first, go ahead and select the paper. So like, for instance, I'm using A4 paper standard. I will come to the top right here, then title your design. So right here, I'm going to call this letter design print. Okay, next thing we want to do here is to switch from point here and make sure we convert to inches. Now we have the actual results right here, just like what you see right here. The next thing we want to do here is to make sure we choose the orientation, which is always in particle format. Then we come here and we have to make sure we had a bleed area for top, bottom, left, and right. And for that, what you want to do here is to go ahead and tap on the top right here, and it will automatically add 0.125 around all the edges. Then lastly, we come here, we make sure we choose our color to be CMYK because it's the print template. Then we have to make sure we come to the DPI right here and we make sure we choose higher resolution, which is 300. Lastly, we come down below right here, I'll click on Create. So here we go. We have the layout settings right here. Now, how do we add lead area and safe zone to this particular layout setting here? So what we want to do here is to go ahead and we navigate to our toolbar right here. We go ahead and select our rectangular tool. Then having select our rectangular tool, what we want to do is to click once, and this is going to pump up right here. Now we have a certain percentage right here, which is 3.5 by 2, but this is not the size we need right here. We need A4 size that will give us the accurate first page that we create. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. I will come to the top right here. I will right click. I will go ahead and click on new document right here, new document. So click on that, and this is going to pump up. So what we need here is this particular size right here, which is 8.2 by 11.6. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I will make sure I copy this, Control C to copy. Then I'll close the tab now. Then we have to come back here, click once. So the weight is going to be this 8.2. Then it should be 11.6. 11.6. Then what we want to do here is to click on OK, and we're going to have something like this. Next thing we want to do here is to go ahead and we make sure we come to fill right here. Or better still, if you are using advanced version of Illustrator, click on fill right here and make sure no fill, just like so. And then here you need to make sure you add color stroke to be black, just like what you see right there. Next thing we want to do is to go to our move to right here. Then we want to make sure we align it to the primary page. For that, we come to align right here, align to vertical center and align to horizontal center. Now we have the page settings. Next thing we want to do now is to set our bleed area and safe zone into this particular page. How do we do that? What we want to do is to go ahead, we come to the top right here where we have objects. The next thing we want to do is to scroll down all the way down until we get to part. The next thing we want to do is to go ahead, we navigate to offset part. So under the offset part right here, what we want to do here is to make sure we type in minus 0.125 inch and make sure this is 4. Then we can go ahead and check on preview. If you take a look at the preview right here, you have the preview of the lead and safe zone right here. Lastly, so if I uncheck the preview, you can see there is no preview. If I check the preview again, you have the preview. Then go ahead and hit on OK. Now we have successfully had lead and safe zone. So what we want to do next is to make this as our guide. And for that, right click on it. So when you right click on it, go ahead and make sure you look for make gas. It's that simple. Now we have a bleed zone right here. We have the page settings right here. and then we can go on and start our design. So whatever we want to design, Control plus, so you can see Control minus, so you can see our lead area and safe zone right there. So whatever we want to design should not fall beyond this particular tiny guideline right here. Anything that you want to design, once it gets out of this tiny guideline right here, it's going to fall into cut out when they are eventually done with printing. It's that simple. So make sure you understand this concept anytime you want to design print template. For more tutorial tips and tricks on how best to use your Illustrator software, consider to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.